Right, as you can see here, this is a classic example of when you get issues of retrofit, or potential, shall we say. So what you can see here is cavity wall insulation. We've got a block drain all the way across here. It's literally flooding all across down there. It is now going through the ventilation all along the back garden. I'll just clean that up. Cavity wall insulation on. And you can see what we got here. So typically when you've got a small portion of that gutter on there, it just tips back with the weight, so it's not supported, and you can see the gutter's blocked all the way along there. And hence we have got this problem. So we're going to try and fix it. There was that much water getting into the vent. I actually grabbed a bit of clay just to seal it up temporarily. So my initial thought was it's probably just a block down pipe like it normally is, but I realised after I cleaned it nothing was going away, and as you can see here, it was so sodden now. We had to literally pump all of the water out down to the main drain, and this took forever, because you could imagine there was all of that water at the front of the property, and there was also a load at the rear, and obviously got to keep cleaning the pump out, and then everything was backing up from the drains and coming back up and God knows what. So as you can see here, that was a lot of water coming through. So then I put the drain camera down the rear drain, and it actually looked like there was an old paint roller down there. I was thinking, why is that there? Anyway, when I followed it on round with the sonde detection, you can see just coming up here now, it actually showed the drain camera was about 10 centimetres roughly beneath the ground, which is obviously very close to the surface. Too close, shall we say. Right, so literally what looked like a paint roller in the actual drain up there earlier on, but if you can look here, you can actually see this down pipe there has been connected to, it's a bit of black gutter in here. It comes along here, comes down to there, just beneath the patio, and it's all leaking out round there, and that connects to a bit of waste pipe. It's just there on the corner. So you've got the same property, and you've got the front corner now, and you can actually see that's the drain there. It's not connected, but I just want you to have a look along here. So, you know, if you look along here, you can see the physical damp-proof course, and you can see there is some serious blooming cauliflowers going on that mortar bed. That's to me like there's been a long-term damp problem. So I'm surprised this hasn't been picked up, to be fair, before any installation the cavity was done. Right, just to recap, this drain issue, or these drain issues shall I say, have been going on for years. That front drain, you can see is a big joint gap there, and basically that hasn't been connected for years. So it's all completely full up. The back drain, when I put the camera down, if you remember, I thought there was a paint roller down there, but it wasn't. What it is, when they've done a conservatory, somebody's bodged the drainage up and put a bit of downpipe below ground. Now we all know it's not sealed properly, it's not like underground drainage, so it all washes out and earth gets in there. Exactly what happened with that one. That's why it had to jet it all out. And then somebody connected a bit of 2-inch waste into the downpipe. You couldn't make it up. But that is what's happened. This has been going on for years. Now, an averagely competent surveyor that's looking at this building as well, they should have picked up what I call like the cauliflower spooling beneath the damp-proof course, where you've got all the salting coming out from beneath there. That, to me, when you see that, that means there's something been going on more drastic than a bit of rising damp. That is more likely to be a leak, whether that's in a drain, like for mains or drains or what have you, something like that's been going on. So, why weren't the drains checked before the cavity wall insulation was installed? They're never checked. They're never checked before they get installed. Oh, well, when I say that, I've never seen it as part of a survey, never seen it mentioned in any of the sort of quotes and reports. So this building was destined to fail. and get damp, because this was going to happen eventually. It was all going to back up when there's a bit of heavy rain and flood around the building, and the whole of the ground floor becomes soaking wet and saturated. So now, who is responsible for the removal of the cavity wall insulation what is soaking wet? Is it the guarantee company? Is it the installer? Is it the homeowner? Now, I haven't seen all the paperwork, so I don't even know if the chap or the lady's still trading who got the company. I don't even know if there is an insurance back guarantee from Seeger or what have you. I don't know. I don't know. So at the moment I can't comment on that. But this is a thing that most homeowners could get themselves in a bit of pickle about this, because nobody really knows if the company's still trading, is the guarantee valid because of defects and stuff have you. So I would say if you're going to get your property injected with insulation beforehand, make sure you take pictures of everything, and perhaps when they're doing the installation take some pictures and after, and prove your building is being maintained. Should you get a drain survey? Yeah, get a drain survey, because I see so many problems. If you look in my videos on YouTube, you'll see loads of problems, mainly solid wall, cavity wall, but the bottom line is, you know, it's going to cause a problem. So for the price of a CCTV survey, it's worth doing in my opinion. So I do get asked, should I have cavity wall insulation installed? And the simple answer is yes, you should have it installed, because we need to save energy and you will feel nice and warm and toasty. But, the big but, you have to maintain your building. You have to make sure your building is suitable before it gets installed. Now, in my opinion, I come across a lot of problems. So I'm not going to promote good cavity wall insulation, but I know it's worth doing. I'm asked to look at bad jobs rather than good jobs, so we say, when things have gone wrong. And in my opinion, a survey to do a pre-CWI, like cavity wall insulation survey, it takes forever. It's a long time. Now, I'm going to be doing a video on this because I think it's a really useful thing for trainee building surveyors, and homeowners. So I will be doing that shortly. I've got some bits and bobs and some stuff I want to put in there. So if you like this type of video, give us a subscribe, hit the bell button, and yeah, you'll be notified when there's another video. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.